What it do? What it do? Midwest in the building, y'all. What's the word? What's the word? What's the word? Welcome to the Midwest show on Mamas. What's the word? What's the word? We back live and back. Hmm. Okay. What's the word, y'all? What's the word? We back. MWEDU, we back. What it do? What it do? What it do? What's the word? What's going on? Grand Rising, William Council, what it do? What it do? What's the word? What's the word? As y'all can see, I called the y'all can't see that shit. Well, I called the Houston man this morning. I'm waiting on him to contact me again. Contact me back. I didn't get a listen in the email. Yet, so I'm waiting on that. I'm checking it right now to see if he sent something over this since I called. Nope. What's the word? What up, family? Thank God you back. I couldn't find the other channel. Oh, wow. Sorry about that. You couldn't find the other channel. Yeah, I don't have to send 3 or 4 emails of the same thing. I got it. People saying, hey, what's going on? What it do? What it do? What it do? Hit that like button. Subscribe, share, whatever you got to do to this video. Share it on that Telegram link that I just gave y'all. Let them know we back live on MWEDU. Moms. So what's going on? What's the word? What's the word? What's the word? What's the word? What's going on with the people? Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Come on, let everybody come on in here. Let everybody come on in. We got 14 people. Let's get some more people in here. Y'all share this video. Share this. Share. Like. I got a lot of people that subscribe to my other channel. That's a good thing too, as well, because you never know when they shut this down and try to censor you on this. You know, Ice Road Trucking over here. Oh my goodness, you sent it though. I appreciate you, brother. And I thank God, you're a humble man. I love you. It's all good. Oh, mamas. Let's go. Let's go. Share, 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 like. Y'all probably got all those notifications of those shorts I just uploaded. I uploaded a lot of shorts. Yep, so I still got a few more videos to upload as well. Okay. About 3, 4 more. I'm fine. As long as it's not leave. I am aware. Ooh, we back, baby. Notice from YouTube. Just the universe. Oh, mama. No notice from YouTube. This is yeah, that's how it is. Yeah, right back to it. Yeah, we back. We on. We did. We here. We did. I did what I had to do, and I'm back. Everybody not built like me, bro. Everybody not built like me, bro. Everybody not built like me, bro. You gotta all understand that. We got our own person, our own self. We built the way we build. What up? What up? What up? What it do? What it do? They wiped out bloodlines. Oh, mama, y'all, what's the word? What's the word? What's the word? Thunderbird. What's going on with y'all out there today? Huh? I don't have an update on Q-Subs yet at this time. They're working on status corrections. IDs went out a couple days ago. Um, I do gotta send out these activation letters. If you if you need an activation letter and you pay for your activation letter and you sent your mailing address the day that you made your payment for the activation letter, I need everybody that made a payment for the activation letter to text me right now with your name and your mailing address and proof of payment. Your name, mailing address, and proof of payment, so I can get everything mailed out to y'all today. Yesterday was my birthday. I didn't do nothing. I didn't do nothing yesterday. Enjoyed my birthday. Okay, for ID And it lasts 3 to 4 days. I need you guys to text me proof of payment, your name and your mailing address. And we good. Yeah, we back. Yeah. Good to see you back on the platform. It's all good, okay? I'm trying to get these people that trying to get these activations out. I know I gotta send two to I know I gotta send some out to Naomi. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Back. Hey, Grand Rising. If you pay for ID and you need recently and you pay for your activation, please text me your mailing address and your matter of fact, there's something a little more cash out real fast. They just got that. Terrence Cook, I need your information, babe. Mailing address. I just sent her hers. Felicia Robinson, I need your mailing address. Felicia Robinson, I need your mailing address. Y'all know who y'all are. And if there's a question, how do we know if when activation that once you get the Mar-a-Lago, you good. As long as you get the Mar-a-Lago, you good. You don't have to worry about none of that. As long as you get the Mar-a-Lago, it's good. Remember that. So I need you guys that paying for IDs, that's waiting on activations to text me. I know everybody don't get the video at one time. I know that, so that's why I'm just expecting text messages to come in throughout the day. You know what I'm saying? So I know I'll be getting texts throughout the day with information to people. So I'll go ahead and get everything situated today, dump everything in the mailbox tomorrow, and then go from there. Hello? What up? Shit. Live. Yeah, live on YouTube real fast. What's the word? Yeah, I'm a YouTuber, big dog. I mean, yeah, this is what I do, bro. Like, I fuck with YouTube and I help people get out the system and shit. Court cases, mortgages, all that shit. I want nothing but like 170. That's why I say it was small. I don't know. No. Yeah, but no, that motherfucker over there don't play. That motherfucker got a couple dollars on me. Oh, mama. Oh, it's all good. Oh, for sure. I'm slap through. All right. Yeah. One of my business partners, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I do a lot of business in the city. I try to this is one of my biggest things I do. I try to go around the city and invest in the brothers and sisters. I don't give a fuck if you black, white, purple, green, orange, yellow, whatever fucking color I don't give a fuck. If it makes sense and you trying to, better your situation, I'm fucking with you. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to invest in you. You see what I'm saying? I don't just look out for one motherfucker because you try to help motherfuckers and them be the main motherfuckers that backstab you and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. Like me, I be chilling. I be trying to give y'all the facts. I let y'all know what it is, how we move, what's going on, what's good, Austin White. You see what I'm saying? Late to the game. Did I miss anything? You ain't miss anything. Yeah, I just got on here. We're just talking. We didn't need them. Yeah. So it said Grand Rising. I'm new to your channel, but I want to get right. Where do I start at first while I'm trying to be better? Lep Smith, I will start I'll start getting my status corrected. I'll start getting my trust, my lien on my estate, my QSIP, get everything recorded, notarized on the record, and then I'll go move my assets into my trust account. That's what I would do. Good day, souls on mama. What's good, them good, what it do. That's what I would do. I would get that status correction because that status correction is going to help you in the long run. See, a lot of people got cases. They want to be out here in the streets. They want to do this. They want to do that, but they don't want to protect themselves. But they always point their finger at somebody when they get jammed up. You know what I'm saying? There's the Cash App foundation for your donation if you want to get started with the status correction. Status correction is $750. The trust is $500. The lien on it, a lien against the estate. You will have to talk to my mentor for his price on that. But that's how we do it right here. How do we know IPP activation is active? Once you send your doc to Mar-a-Lago, I'll know you active. Just like how they know they coming. I had to send them something to let them know they was coming, right? All right. I got a jury duty summons yesterday. I think they are testing me. They did that to my girl. They gave her a jury duty summons as well. She didn't go, but then they sent her another one. She didn't go, then they sent her another one. So, shit. I just told her to go. See what the fuck they saying. See, that means that they still got her on the voters registration list, and she got to denounce her voters registration. She got to denounce that shit. See, that's how they can reach out to you because you're still on that list. You got to get off that list. Once you get off that list, you good. Let's do it. Nah, I'm 2750 for the status correction. Send me info when you can. Yeah, there's the info right there. You make your deposit like everybody else did. Are they 750? Then you text me at 414-676-0491. And you text me your email address. Say, hey, I made my payment. Here's my email address. And then I'll send you the data sheet. You'll fill that data sheet out. Get it back to me with a scanned copy of your birth certificate. I normally say typically 24 to 72 hours. But since we had a back run on those IDs, it's kind of slowed up everything. So it'll be like a week or so on the status correction being returned to you. But normally we return them in 24 to 72 hours. That's the process of receiving that back. And then once you send that back, we'll take care of the documents, get them back to you. You get them notarized and recorded, and then get them on the record. And then you go get that QSIP, set up the trust at the bank, the 9(8) trust, the foreign grantors trust. Set that up at the bank. Then you move your assets into your trust. Just like that, some simple shit. Well, it's simple now because we simplified it. It wasn't always as simple. It wasn't always that simple. It took a long work. It took hard work, long nights, no sleep. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. They say we sign copy, be a 1099A, take that into the thing. Hey, if that's how you want to move, yeah, because why not? You got the letter back from the Treasury saying that they're gonna lend you this. So why not go to the bank and say, hey, well, the Treasury said they're gonna lend me this, so I need you guys to push this through for me. You know. Well, how can we push it through if they say they're gonna do it because you guys got a link with the Treasury? All banks do. And if y'all watch the short I uploaded about, matter of fact, I'm glad we're here. You guys can hear it yourself. Hey Siri, does Donald Trump own the Federal Reserve?
Here's an answer from BitChute.com. President Donald J. Trump has quietly taken over the Federal Reserve Bank of the USA in the last 2 weeks of March 2020, without any fanfare or massive media exposure. In a cunning move, Trump is now in complete control of the largest reserve bank on earth, without any violence or bloodshed, by simply absorbing the Fed into the Treasury Department.
There y'all go. Like, see? And I asked her right on the live. Hey Siri, you see what I'm saying? Y'all got Alexa. Y'all got Alexa, Siri. You can say, hey Google. You can say all these other things, and they will pull up. They will come up. Happy birthday, M-Dub. Yeah, appreciate it. Belated birthday, but it's cool. It's his anniversary of life, M-Dub. Welcome back, Siri and Grand AMC on Mama. Yes, indeed. He owns everything. Stop playing. That's what I'm trying to tell them. I'm not trying to tell them that Trump owns everything. I'm trying to say you got devices around the house that you can talk to, like how you ask me questions. You literally can ask them. Didn't I just ask them a question? And it's my watch. I asked my watch a question. You see what I'm saying? And she answered it. You see, that's what I'm saying. Like, y'all don't have to call me every time because it's somebody out here other than. And then when y'all call and get that answer, it's gonna blow y'all wig. I'd rather for you to call me and be like, man, Wes, I asked Siri, woo, 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 and she told me this, that, and the other. What you think? I'd rather answer someone questions that done did some work. Not saying, well, I don't know what this is, and I don't know what that is. What do you think this is? And they said this, that, and other. Well, if they say you need this, and this, Siri, what is this, and this? You see what I'm saying? It's just like that. It's like it's right there. Man, I've been asleep like a brand new baby finding some of this info out. I'm mad as a mug. You don't gotta be mad, you gotta embrace it. You gotta lock it in, and you gotta move forward in your procedures. How bad do you want to be free? That's all. That's where it ends. That's where the line in the sand draw. How bad you want to be free? If anybody block, it got to be one of the moderators blocks. Not me. I don't block nobody. I don't got time to block. I'm too busy reading and answering questions. So I haven't blocked anyone from commenting. Didn't get it tracking. You good, Heather? You don't have to worry. You'll be getting it. You'll be getting something soon. Trust me. You'll be getting something real soon. Huh? Yeah, you guys will be getting something soon. And if you just got here and you pay for ID activation, I need you guys to text me your full name your mailing address, and proof of payment, proof of donation. Excuse me. Gotcha. I was up early this morning. I had to take my son to the bus station. His bus left at 8 o'clock this morning. I had to get up early to get out in the physical snow and sleet. Man, that took my truck forever to warm up, it seemed like. Straight up. But yeah, some of this information. There you go. BC, you want to come up here with me for a minute, brother? I'll really appreciate it. Really. I had a nice birthday, Heather. Muhammad Air, what up, brother? Dog, y'all know what I seen that really touched me yesterday. Because I always said, like, I'm not against the Moors or anything to that nature. I always say that, like, I just need to understand a little bit more about it before I can start saying that I'm this and I'm that, regardless if I'm that or this or not. You see what I'm saying? I like to learn a little bit more about stuff before I start. I ain't the type to just jump suit and follow suit. I'm not a yes man. You see what I'm saying? So it's hard for me to just agree with some shit that I really don't have full understanding of. You know what I'm saying? So, okay, this brother right here also be having some shit. This brother, I'm gonna try to see if I can get back to this. This is just right here. Now, the dead limit, what's the total? This is just. I'm trying to find this video. Yeah, what I don't like about TikTok is you got a friend, it like pull up same these two same motherfuckers. I got plenty of friends on it, which I don't understand. That's why I'll never be on there because they is this her? No. Motherfuckers be posting some shit. They be talking about why they not viral because you trying to do anything to go viral. Do something that makes sense. Standing in your kitchen dancing in front of a motherfucking stove, you ain't gonna go viral. Like, come on, man. That's some goofy ass shit. I mean, I know it takes goofy shit to go viral, but you're gonna have to get goofier than that than standing in front of your stove dancing. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. And it's these same motherfuckers, man. I'm tired of seeing these same motherfuckers. What up, Ship? I'm live and direct. I dropped that link. I got you. Give me a minute. Family just getting up. It's cool. Hey, Neil West. Hope all is well. Didn't get notification. I'm live on MWPU. Nina! MW, that's an idea. The people that sending you stuff, you could get the email to auto reply a message so people don't gotta blow you up. True. Good day, Neil West and family. If I didn't check me, then I never know you were alive. What up, Ship? Happy birthday. No, they at Tacoma, Washington. Tacoma, Washington acknowledged the Moors. They got their day October 10th through the 20, I think it was the 21st or 22nd or something like that. And they got their declaration and everything. So they acknowledged them. They got all the temples and everything up there. I was talking to a sister from over there. She gave me actually a video view of the buildings, of the gold ceilings and all that stuff in the stores and the healing centers that y'all have over there in Tacoma, Washington. Like they was really like those are the people like you need to be following because from my understanding, like them are the people that's really getting respect by the law enforcement and the government. Like those people that's coming from over that way. Straight up. How was that game? That game was pretty cool last night. The Bucks whooped Denver ass last night. I went to the game. They took me to the Bucks game for my birthday. Should Yeah, I'm lying. I said they had took me to the Bucks game for my birthday yesterday. Yeah. But yeah, I'm live on YouTube. I'm on my regular channel. I sent you a link to your email. Michi gone already. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Yeah, it was a pretty decent game. The floor don't look like it's 94 feet no more. They look shorter than 94 feet. Straight up. Rich Wise and W Try. What's the word? What's the word, y'all? We got 63 people on here. Let's get 200 people on here. I've been live for 33 minutes. Okay. So yeah, like I said, it was a lot of stuff I seen. You know, a lot of people. You know, there's a few people up there. They took pictures with the cabinet party that was up there, that was acknowledging them and read their declaration. It was pretty cool. I just want to give a shout out to those that's doing it the right way. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people was getting themselves in trouble not knowing certain things and getting the wrong teaching from the wrong people. So you got to try to find and put yourself around the right people. And then some of the stuff that was said, I already know where it came from. It was implemented from my mentor. So if it's implemented from my mentor, then what you think? Come on now. Come on now. A lot of this stuff, the system change in the banking system and all that, man, that's all my mentor. Straight up. He talked to them. He helped them. He helped them. No bullshit. Gwendolyn Cook, can you please text me your address so I can send your husband activation ID letter to him? I need your name and address. Can you text it right now? I know it's Terrence, but just text it. It's better if you just text his name, full name and address, mailing address, so I can send you guys that. Send him the activation for the ID. Thank you. Do you have a chance to check that 150 credit? I might have. Not while I'm live. You can call me on the phone because I don't remember no 150 credit that anybody had. I remember you said something that you did something or something, but I don't know. We got a new member. We got to show the new members some love. We always got a three on us. Oh no, oh, no, 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 no. It's 333 for new members and 22222. Oh, oh, this is the ship. You're right, it's the two. I'm feeling it. What it do? What it do? Dip is in the building. Ship you live and direct. It don't matter. It's just all love. That's what we do. It's 222-333-444-555. one-on-one, so on. But yeah, how y'all doing? Thank you. Appreciate you for the support. We back live, WEU, where we were banned. How come they want to let me mute this mic? I gotta remove shit. He's making a lot of noise in the back. I don't want no copyright strikes. They already just got back live. Ship, they said, "What's up?" Yeah, he was. Yeah, this is DV. Have you completed my ID yet? IDs went out the 27th, or however many people I read the other day on my other channel. Those IDs went out. I don't know. No. I don't know specifically. Let me see if I can make it make sense. Okay, let me see these IDs. Let me see. If your name on this list, yep, you in Illinois. Miss Burns, yes, it went out. Heather O'Reilly, Robert Scott Samars, Timothy Stewart, Glenn Banks, Marcus Stiles, Vicky Stiles, Jacqueline Gonzalez, that's the roots. Camilla Franco, David Undes, Jason Holloway, Talisha Hampton, Augusta Jones, Vivian Burton, Erica Lyons, Ronald Taylor, and DB. That's you. Who won the game? The Bucks won the game, baby. They little boy them niggas because Jokic didn't play last night. Caldwell Pope didn't play last night. Porter Jr. didn't play last night. So technically, the Bucks at full strength played a team that wasn't at full strength, and they barely beat them. To be honest, they barely beat them. They stayed with the Bucks the whole game until the middle of the fourth quarter. The Bucks kind of took off on them, won by like I think 10 or 9. All right. Appreciate you because I'm doing your activation letter while we on the live. That's why I wanted it, so I could do this while we're on the live. If you have paid for your activation, send your name, address, and proof of payment. See, I know the Cooks had already made their payment because I already read they put it on the Cash App. When they got more stamps, I got more envelopes. Still got a few stamps here. Knock this out while we live. Oh, man. That's all I just ask for proof of payment and add name and address. Oh, mamas. What's the word? All right. Say thanks for having me. My apologies for being late to the movement, but I'm woke now and ready to learn from the best. It's all good. I'm trying to maintain the practice. Also, yours should be on the way. YouTube still not giving out notifications. I already know you sent me an activation, but it got Soaking wet from the rain. That's going to affect the watermark. No, it's not. There go my big dog right there.
What's up, big bro?
Dude, I got Ship in here too. What it do?
What's up, Ship?
Now I feel right because I can see my people. The other channel that's cool.
How are y'all doing?
Well, I can't see my people. I can't talk to my people like I want to. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
It's all good. A little delay, but not, time to time.
Oh, mama.
Yeah, I'm just getting up. I was up late till about like 3:00 last night. I'm making my hot water right now, getting ready to get that in, and then let me put that on mute real quick.
Yeah, man. Good to see you, my brother.
Man, good to see you too, big bro. Good to see you too, Ship.
Had me drinking that good stuff for my birthday.
Hey, it don't take a lot.
Oh no, like 2 little shot glasses like that, you can feel that right there. You good. That's something that you just don't. You don't. How can I put it? You don't. That's something you just don't disrespect like that. That's that.
Actual.
You got top shelf, then you got top shelf. So you can't just you can't do that. He said, "Damn, get notifications because I got my activation sheet. I'm going to wait for the ID to come in the mail before I send this out." You can send that out now. You don't gotta wait for the ID to send it out. That's the whole purpose of me sending it to you now, so you can get it signed and back in the mail. Did anybody else send that information? Proof of payment. They sent proof of payment, but I need your mailing address, and name and mailing address.
Last name, social. That's it on that great page.
I don't know shit. The mailing. Did you talk to MB yesterday?
Yep. Yeah, we had we talked for like a couple hours. I ended up calling around like 6 and didn't get off until like 8. He had to do some family stuff, but man, to know that y'all been rocking that long and to to get it in between the ears again and just hear it, bro, it was a blessing. Hold on, let me turn off my hot water.
It's all good. Yeah.
It was a blessing. I can't complain at all. And I appreciate you, big bro, and then having somebody that's close to where I'm at as well too, and kind of growing up in the same shit. It was a blessing, definitely a blessing.
Mm-hmm.
And I went to the post office. What was it? Was it yesterday? No, it was the day before yesterday. And the supervisor said that their higher ups even are they didn't know what was really going on, so they're finding out from their higher ups how to handle us because there's so many people hitting us in the sector with the same thing. So it's looking good. And then I just keep all my receipts for the mail that I sent, and then they're gonna refund it anyway. But I know I can still do it with the other method as well too. But I'm just like, let me just go ahead and go straight to the head of the snake, get that shit cut off. So we ain't got to worry about that. So it's happening because they want you to register your thumbprint with the tax A per Q stuff. And shoot, they ain't letting us know yet, but they will soon. So I still got you on your merch too, big bro.
It's all good. I'm not rushing.
I know you're not.
Perfection, perfection takes time. Like I'm a people try to realize like I'm the most patient motherfucker on this planet. Straight up.
It takes that, and that's something that Money Boy was saying yesterday. He was like, man, yeah, they haven't. He ain't went to probate yet because he ain't rushing. It ain't no rush with this.
In the probate, they got my claim in safekeeping. I got a number. I already been to probate. I had a meeting at probate.
Damn.
Matter of fact, this how I'm glad you said it. I'm gonna show you some shit. See? See?
curious thought. If they, it sounds very interesting what they're saying at the post office. If they're saying they want to register the thumbprint, the first thing that I'm thinking is, are they trying to have us submit something that they can control? Because register is always giving, it's always meaning we're giving it to them.
True.
And so I'm wondering about that.
Me too, Ship. That's why I was like, okay, you know, if that's getting registered, it's kind of like how when they register the baby with the foot at the, creating
That's why you do priority express. You just get the tracking and have them sign. Yes, now there's no register.
Okay, very nice. And then also everything, right? And we can turn around anything that we have already registered. We could always turn around and pull into our estate as well, or pull into a trust as well on the back end.
And that's and
I got you, Juan.
And that's you know, this is all a learning curve as well too. So because I'm still gonna send out the mail the other way. I just want to, you know, I just want to have that, you know, on the back end and see what that's about as well too. But like you said, you know, being registered in that system is, you know, it's something how they for sure, I feel like they're gonna go out and go attack that trust for sure.
I think that whatever we do, as long as we remember to pull it back into the estate and pull it back into trust, then we're good. But I think, like, you know, the thing that I've done is, you know, I've left stuff out there, and I, you know, just forgetting about this or that. But the important thing is just remembering and then pulling it back in once we remember everything that we have out there.
True.
I had mailed this shit in to probate.
And
then they sent me this letter back saying that a document. This how crazy it is, because they didn't even put the probate number but it say India state of. And they left it blank. But they said document in the above mentioned matter was submitted to our office. However, the reason listed below is being returned. Please correct and resubmit before deadline if applicable. So they put other. If you want this file for safekeeping, please include $10 check payable to Milwaukee County. I mailed that motherfucker back with a $10 check. Boom. Went down there, like when they got it, I waited a week. Went down there. It was like, yeah, I'll come in, about some documents that I had safekeeping. They kicked the nigga all the way out the studio.
They didn't want niggas
That's
on
all the way out the studio. Whoa, they kicked everybody out. G, like it's oh wow.
As soon as you get to some probate,
they cut you off. Yeah, I know. Because I'm telling the truth.
They said get off.
There you go. The man of the hour.
Oh, and now Shakir? Oh, yeah.
If you didn't know, and now you know. God damn it. What it do, Chakra? Didn't know. Now you know. What it do?
What it do, man?
What's up, man?
The GOAT. What's happening? Oh shit!
I was just telling them about the probate when I went to put my my lien against the estate in probate for safekeeping.
Yeah.
And they gave me the little number. I can always go back down there. But when I went down there, they went in the computer. They tried to tell me that I had a medical power of attorney on file. Remember, they didn't want to say I had the lien against the estate on the record. They're gonna try to tell me that I had a medical power of attorney. I asked them, well, who the fuck put a medical power of attorney on the record for me and safekeeping? Because I submitted a lien against the estate.
Yeah.
So they went back there, they grabbed that shit. This
But
that shit I don't like. They went back there, they grabbed that shit, came back, looked through that shit. You know, we can't say we can't say lean.
but I was gonna say like I don't know I never really talked about it on the live, but I talked to Midwest about it, and I was like, and I talked to Shipper about the probate too, because I remember about that because when we first did it, there was a lot of things that we were simple, but we did get like certain things depend on the case, because once it's in a case file or something, that means it's on the record in the system. Like you put in your court case, anything or lien, whatever, right? Like I always say, it's about orchestrating how your paperwork, because they're not gonna do it for you. They don't want this.
Ooh, and I didn't even think about it, y'all.
But
We could have had them take their status corrections to probate, put it on safekeeping, and get the certified motherfucker.
that's because some counties don't do it, so you have to like if you have a court case, you put in your court case. Because I couldn't do it in safekeeping. I had to literally get put on my.
Yeah, you had to do the court, yeah.
California, they didn't do it. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, excluding California, the whole perimeter of Cali, because they go straight bullshit out there, nigga. California, hey, I love my people in Cali, but California, I feel
look, I didn't go to lawyer school or law school, and I don't know as I know a lot, but I don't know as all that. But I tell you what, they handled myself in court and procedure. I had to pay a lot of thousands of dollars.
Yeah, I'm talking about tens.
Shock, I put you against any attorney, and I put you against any judge. I don't care.
I'm saying, well back then, now yes, back then the heart to do it, to stand in court and to speak up. I had all that, but I didn't have the knowledge how to obtain it.
California, shit, they the main one, they the strong.
But I didn't do all that, but I showed spit at least a quick little 15, 20 bands, nigga, on a motherfucking going to court. They on some motherfucking bail money, et cetera, and all the other shit.
More than that,
they even drive. I remember. I was in court and I was driving. I had 2 pounds. I had some moon rocks. I had a QP of moon rocks for 2 pounds. Right, they pulled me over. I went to jail for it. They had got me or whatever. This is when we first got in. It's like kind of like we were just in on it, just got our lien, etc.
Yeah. And
they used to keep taking me to jail, and they dropped everything though. But the only thing they kept, because I was in there. I was doing the court. They took me in jail. I kept bailing out. They kept ORing me, bailing out. Then they put a $400,000 bail on me. I bailed out. They was like, "You ain't going nowhere this time." I looked at the sheriff. I was like, "Nigga, I'm bailing the fuck out." Nigga was like, "Yeah, right. We gonna get the money." Oh, all right. Oh my, nigga, that what's it called? Nigga, that bailed out again. Cause I went to jail like every court day. Every court day. I went to jail 4 times in a row, 3 times in a row. Well, not
hey, guys.
I kept leaving. Sometimes I left, dismissed my case. But anyway, they dismissed everything. But they kept, because I called the judge a bitch. I was in that motherfucker. He was like, "What you?" I was like, "You're a bitch." I was like,
I was in that tree. Wow. I'm like, is you cooking, bro?
I was like,
guys, fuck them motherfuckers, man. I'm tired of them motherfuckers. Because we were fed up. We were tired of getting beat up. You know, I feel it going down here. We got all these documents. Like, I understand some of these people frustration when they be calling me at certain times and shit. That's unappropriate because they be frustrated in what they trying to do. They can't get it. They want it, and they up. They want you to be up.
Yeah, that shit was
that's how, like, we used to be up.
See,
crazy. When I bailed out, that's another thing. I'm getting information. I'm like looking. I'm studying. When I'm bailing out, it was a $400,000 bail. But they did 4 promissory notes and $100,000. So it had $100,000, had its insurance, like it had a promissory note. Anyway.
let me go a trip down memory lane.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Real quick, let me just take this little quick part. So the motherfucking check, I went to the bail department. I'm talking to him. I got the lien, the promissory note. He interested. He trying to learn. I'm like, what do? I'm like, bro, y'all got the money right here. He's like, yeah, I got the 4. They had the checks, nigga, because they go to the county jail. The courthouse is a bank. So when we get bailed out, they come out there with the promissory notes that the people bail you out and you sign before you get released. They hit that release form that they make you sign the whoop wad. That's the security. Nigga, they cash it in before you get released. They cash that motherfucker in. You go to the Bells bomb and they have the cashier checks from the jailhouse. It's pink slip. They got the pink. It's like a receipt, and they got 4 of them motherfuckers. Well, for me, they have 4 of them motherfuckers, 100 G's. And I'm telling him I'm breaking it down. And when I'm breaking it down, he's like, "Yeah, you right, because here goes the receipt right here." So I'm like, "Bro, so what you mean, like, nigga? You know, I'm supposed to be cleared off the debt. Where my money at? You feel me? Like, this mine. That's really supposed to be mine." They gave the check to these niggas back in, etc. But yeah, that was just that little issue. But go ahead, shit.
Yeah, when he realized shockingly what the fuck he was talking about, then they got on some other bullshit.
Yeah. But now I got my name changed. They used to call me because I paid like 20, I paid some bands. I owe like a little more. I stopped paying. I had to pay that large amount. I stopped paying, and then they motherfuckers kept calling me up like, "We need this chicken, we need this wood." I'm like, "Bro, look, nah." I got my name changed, went up there. I was like, "Man, I need my name changed on this account." They changed it out, gave me a printout. So in the computer, it's up. It's like how the court order is. They ain't been hit me at all. They ain't hit me hell long. But what I'm saying is, I should SS89 that shit. But go ahead though, shit. What's up to the chat though, man? What's up to the motherfucking everybody in the thing?
I was remembering when this had to have been at least 4 years ago. Okay, Shaq, do you remember when you were talking to the CFO of Chase?
I'm not sure.
Shaq is okay. See if you remember this. Okay, it was Midwest, Shaq, and myself, and Shaq is talking to the CFO of Chase, going toe to toe, code for code, and she had nothing to say. All she kept saying was no, no, no. She was just, but Shaq is bringing the facts as usual, all of the statutes, all of the codes, one after the other, and she's not denying any of it, but she's just saying no. And it was at that moment that I realized that they're just buying time. They're just buying time. Their CFOs, their judges, all of that stuff is just they're buying time while bonds mature. That's it. Every time if they can save 10 minutes, that's more time for securities to mature. That's it. That's all they got. That's all they got is time, and now they're out of time. Because now everything's going to equity, and now it's over. Because the real judges are in equity, and they don't play with these corporations. They're these commercial things are done. They don't have no more time because now we got them. We pull them straight into equity. We don't play with them on their turf.
I remember we used to be on the banks for 3 ways all the time, and then we used to tell people like, "I got my lawyer on there." We used to tell each other lawyers, "I got my lawyer." We was in the Midwest house too. We used to always get on the phone with his promissory note here for the 50 G's or 100. I forgot was it 50 G's or the 1 million. But we was on that motherfucker. They accepted it. They gave you the stamp for the motherfucking thing.
Merle Edge who stamped
it. They gave you the stamp receipt.
I'm recouping that nigga.
Yeah, they got the receipt when they received it. They stamped it in time and date, meaning they accepted the promissory note. Which when they accept it, a denial is an acceptance, regardless of fact. They got the proof of evidence, which the promissory note, the more that's our evidence of a debt or evidence of a motherfucking contract. Hold on, I'm doing something real quick.
That's why we getting ourselves in the correct.
It's like they created a system where
Kevin Sanders, we're gonna have to talk to you about your filing because it's like 60-some pages. So you're gonna have to send like $300-400 more.
Damn, that's a
Huh?
That's hella crazy.
Yeah, that's hella pages. And then Chipper, he almost got into a situation, and we don't need no situation because they've been helping us. So we got to make sure we got to do what we got to do. And if you don't want to record it, we're gonna send you the whole packet back. And you can't add nothing with my status correction and try to record it, bro. I keep telling y'all adding things. You got 62 documents, bro. It's not
62.
I ain't trying to put them. I'm just saying, like, you know. Yeah, you call me after that. Yes, you can.
I need to get on my shit though, man. What up? Hey, look, bro, I be having hella messages, hella motherfucking DMs.
Somebody said, can they send you a donation so they could contact you? Yeah. What you over there drinking, BC?
Oh, it's my hot water in my 32 ounces. Well, this ain't 32 in here, but I got another cup that I'm gonna drink that got but it's my hot water.
You know hot water. You know hot water make you lose weight.
Oh, it do a lot.
Cold water make you store fat.
Man, because it's the cold water is just pinging.
How good, Kevin?
The hot water is bringing everything down. That's why I do it in the morning. Well, as soon as
I just drink room temperature water. I don't drink nothing out the refrigerator anymore.
Yeah. Room temperature is better.
That's what I drink. So I had a big bottles. Then I got small alkaline bottles of the big. It's me saying alkaline, but it's just water. I look at it.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? It's just water. You know, and I flush that shit. That's why my skin. They're like, man, your skin looks so clear. Yeah, you gotta drink water. I smoke a lot of weed, so if I don't flush my system, I'll be looking my age and older.
You right.
You know what I'm saying? So you look your age and younger when you do what you're supposed to do. You know, because they know your age by how you respond when motherfuckers talking to you. You see what I'm saying? Not because a motherfucker look at you, but that motherfucker like he about 40, 50 years old. No. Should nobody be able to look at nobody and guesstimate their age?
You right.
Remember them leaders of all them packs back in the day? You couldn't tell that motherfucker was younger than the motherfuckers that was following them.
Man, you right.
They can say it's spring, but how do we know it's spring water if we just don't get it ourselves?
Man,
where the fuck do you get spring water from? You see what I'm saying? So you can say spring is better than purified, but shit, anything purified means it's been boiled.
That's a fact.
Is it coming off a rock? Is it coming off? I don't know if it's coming off of Ice Mountain. I don't know that. I can name some shit dragon breath. That don't mean the shit really smell like dragon breath. Cause I don't know how no motherfucking dragon breath smell. You see what I'm saying? Like, oh well, you muted, but yeah, them dragon breath right there.
I don't dragon breath. They fat boys.
I'm just saying. See what I'm saying?
That had me feeling like a dragon yesterday.
That's why you ain't answering the phone. Sitting over there looking like the Joker off the motherfucker.
Motherfucking shipper over there.
Boy, Giannis is big as a motherfucker, dog.
Oh, you saw it? Oh, yeah, you went to the game yesterday.
Man, that nigga is huge in person, boy. On TV, you be like, he is not doing them like that.
Hey, that nigga look like a gargoyle.
Literally, he is doing them like that. Literally.
I see.
Are they the Nephilim?
Nah, they're baby Nephilims. Those are Nephilim. I think them like more generation or wise, like with the first Nephilims.
They breed it with a regular motherfucker.
That's what I'm saying. Well, they had so you had the Anunnaki breed with the regulars, had the Nephilim. So they kept getting smaller. So there's different sized giants, but they come down different lines. You know what I'm saying? So there's different type of giant. I was just reading that a couple of weeks ago. They had a video. There was like 6 different type of giant breeds, but some was hella big, nigga, and they kept getting smaller and smaller before we came and shit. The motherfuckers
35 feet tall. I heard some of them were.
Bro, they in the mountains, curled up in a ball. Niggas say in the mountain trees, nigga, they be looking. Some of the mountains be the big ass giants, nigga, looking like mountains, bro. Like, bro, that shit crazy. Like the truck, bro. Stop playing.
Mary Miller, I never said you're gonna get your QSIP recorded with the status correction, because if you already got it recorded, you can't add to or you can't take away. That's why y'all gotta learn this stuff.
You can only correct.
That's it. So you can't add nothing to it. I just said I got mine recorded. I never said I got it recorded with the status correction. I just said I got my QSIP document recorded. That was it.
And you guys also gotta remember that QSIP is still linked to your birth certificate, which is already recorded with the county and the state. It's just that's the back end of that front identifier.
Yeah, that's the back end of the front.
That's the back. Yeah, that's what I'm just saying. That's the back end of the front. So when you run that, that certificate is going to be connected. That's our connection with it. You know what I'm saying? So that's how we're able to find or be able to acquire what we're looking for in that way. It's everything.
That's why we able to come and get our part. See, because like my mentor said, you have a share of this.
It's a bunch of us in one account. It could be like all these people. It could be like 100. Like in this fund, you got to think it's different funds. So they pitting shit in all these funds. That's how it's. You know what I'm saying? But I'm telling you, but yeah, Mr. Aquarius, they be having the Giants. They was even recording in the New York Times all the way to 2001. That was the last time they aired Giants, and they was finding them not only in the U.S., not only just around the world.
The military went to Afghanistan, really.
Oh yeah, they got that giant video. I don't know if I saw that. In the military.
It wasn't even the whole front show when they went to motherfucking, was that Saddam Hussein when they got him?
That was Giants.
Doug was going over there for the Giants. It wasn't even was a front of what was really going on, bro.
Yeah, see, man, all that shit, bro. You can't trust none of that shit, man.
Hell yeah.
Not a thing.
How you gonna hang a man in his own backyard?
How you gonna hang a man that y'all trained,
bro?
That y'all trained. How you gonna allegedly kill a dude, Obama, the most dude that y'all been looking for all these years, and then just kill a nigga, no DNA, no nothing, just allegedly kill him and throw him in the ocean? Like, you got blaze. That shit fake. Like, if you believe that, like, what they do that at?
They ain't gonna do that.
Hey, look, you're gonna be able to hang Hussein on national television, but you ain't gonna get the most, the
first Japanese and see was they copper.
Shit, you gotta see fuck the Japanese. You got not in that way, but you gotta talk about the Germans, nigga. Them motherfuckers over here running the whole government. They still alive right here. Got pictures next to JFK. Like, they went underneath the judges. Remember, in 45, we was only one vote away from speaking Germany. So we kept it English, but they went in the back end. Hitler never died, bro. I'm telling you, they always Hitler never died, bro. That was a fake body, boy, and it was burned.
Wow. One vote away from speaking German, man. That's crazy.
One vote away, nigga. You gotta think I was history. I was dumb good at school in a way. Like, that shit was so easy. It was just so easy. But
they said they put his remains. And everybody that they said they put their remains in the sea, just think about it.
They lost that sea. Nah.
No, I'm just saying that. Only thing they did was they took them back off the private and put them back into the motherfucking public.
That's what I say. Lost that sea.
It's some shit. It's a movie.
Man, that blows my mind.
They said the Germans as well. We got a lot of technology. Y'all just don't know, boy, who was building and had technology way before the Germans, boy. Y'all just don't understand this shit, man. Y'all really understand that shit. Y'all don't. How the fuck can we build pyramids and shit? How the fuck we know that this is a 45-degree angle or a 55-degree angle or a 95-degree angle? You see what I'm saying?
They said, I remember in school, but they said that Hitler, because in the World War, they was the one that's creating them. The only thing that they didn't create was the maximum machine gun. The maximum machine gun was that's when they first got that unlimited thing. But other than that, Hitler made the fastest tanks. They made everything, right? They made the first non-cooling system.
I was just talking about this nigga today, that little swoop.
Which one?
The little Nazi little symbol sign, the little swoop.
Are you talking about the swastika?
Yeah. What's it again?
The swastika. They got that from Africa when he was.
That's a star of peace, bro.
Huh?
That's a sign of peace, bro. They showed the book.
Nah, they flipped it.
They flipped it around and try to make it to try to make the energy reverse for war.
But that's my whole point. That's the same thing.
It's crazy. We just on they was just talking about that on the TV this morning, bro.
But that's what they was doing on the cross. When they put the cross upside down, it just always reflected. So the powers that be just always want to do what God, but they can't be God because God already did it. So they can only do opposite.
Because when that's why I always say the birth of the cross is when
exactly
when he resurrected, when he came back. That's the birth of the cross because it was dead.
All the German scientists, facts.
Man, this shit deep, boy. I'm deeper than some paperwork.
Check this out. 1945, World War II, right? World War II ended in 1945. This is the year Hitler allegedly died, right? Allegedly in the war. They found him in the house. They found a heart. He didn't even shoot him in the face. They allegedly committed
shot. Henry Ford was making army tanks for the Nazis. Why? See, y'all got to understand your history on this shit because from my understanding and my research, a lot of the shit that they said dude did, he ain't even do.
Brother, all these people that allegedly died in the gas chambers is coming out. They tested it. They even have the chemicals. It's fake. A lot of the dead bodies that they was the graveyards and the trenches, no bodies in there. You know what I'm saying? You got to think, bro. It's just like right now with the pandemic. They've been doing this for generations.
It's just like when those people was falling off them fake planes on live TV when the United States supposedly left Afghanistan after being over there keeping the peace for all this time. And now the same motherfuckers that they was fighting for years to keep the peace, they took back over. Y'all see that fake ass plane them people was falling off of, man. Come on, man. Do y'all really think them people was that fucking stupid to get on the plane and fly in the motherfucking sky knowing damn well they gonna die? They don't love no motherfucking Allah that much because they still like they want finna tell y'all. All these motherfuckers talking about they love Allah so much that they'll die because they gonna have 21 wives and all this shit. Why the fuck you ain't already then off yourself?
Hey, it's another thing though. I know all y'all Muslims out there. What's Allah mean though? Ain't arm, leg, head, right arm. Ain't it meaning the body? Ain't it describing the body?
Arm, head. Forgive me for my damn sin.
Ain't it describing the body, the head, the leg, arm, right leg? Ain't it
describing the body? Allah, it describes the body.
But Hitler was. That's what I meant to get to. Hitler was allegedly addressed by other beings, alien nature beings that gave them the technology more advanced to be able to fight. And that's how they was creating a lot of things in more advanced technology. They even had the non-cooling system. When they created the gun, the cool down, for they didn't have to always like fire so much and then it'll get hot, you gotta let it cool down. But they got the tank going hella fast, a bunch of shit. But another thing, if y'all never heard about, was the Tucker. Yeah, the Henry Ford and all the big four, GMC, they went against the Tucker. Look up the Tucker car. They got a movie. He go crazy. He invented the disc brakes, the window shield for people won't get killed. This nigga, the fuel injections, and they robbed that nigga, bro. Look up the video. That shit crazy too.
Yeah, we know it's for delusion. But they used it for gassing. They tried to make it like he gassed motherfuckers. That's what we trying to say. It was all a show. It was all a dream.
He was
Word Up magazine.
Tucker was way ahead, bro. They didn't have to Ford. That nigga was hitting 3 blocks. They will hit the other police. He would get in a high-speed chase on purpose, and he will hit the block 4 times around this nigga while the cop haven't even went 1 time. He was too fast, bro. Hey, and there's only 50 cars made, and he would have won, but he did his closing statement like what he did. He should have did it before his closing statement, like before the court was over and adjourned. But they got him up out of there. But they stole his inventions and shit. I don't even think he got paid for the disc brakes and all that. I don't even think they got none of that shit. Fuck that.
Oh, mama. So that's what I'm saying, man. We know what's going on. You can't just believe everything a motherfucker writing a book and hand to you.
But it's the same thing with Titanic is a lie. You feel me? We all knew that was with Nikola Tesla. You know what I'm saying? But there's so much.
I just think the motherfucking video that said Michael Jackson attended his own motherfucking funeral.
I've been seeing that. I seen that back in the day.
No, I'm just saying. I just watched the video this morning and they showed me. I'm just saying, they just motherfucker sitting up here. I'm just saying. Yeah, I see my right hand of God. We had a motherfucking Thunderbird. We had a Pontiac Thunderbird in Chicago that ran off motherfucking water.
Oh, you talking about a whip or a real Thunderbird?
A Thunderbird, a car.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. Like, you talking about the river out
ran off motherfucking water.
Wow.
Oh yeah, and then they say, I'm telling you, the Germans, and then they say the spear that hit Christ in the right in the red. I mean in the right here on the side, and water came out. That's deep too, bro. When he hit with the water, that's what I'm saying. Y'all got to see that it wasn't blood, it was water that came out, bro. Y'all gotta understand that shit. That shit go crazy, bro. But anyway, I know it's our job, you know, as a pastor, reverend, shit, to get the word and knowledge of God. But all this pretty much is an exposure. Because remember, it's opposite. Whatever we saying, think of the reflection as well.
That's what I'm saying. So if they gave us everything in reverse, everything they told us was bullshit. You got to bullshit.
Everything the other way, God. Everything that we live by or assume to live by, and the way that it came from the government indoctrinated is opposite of God. So a lot of
David, none of that shit don't even exist.
I just posted an
All that shit is an illusion. It's an energy taker.
I just posted a video on I just posted a video on
that shit.
What's that shit called on Instagram, talking about marriage. If anybody's married under the state, it's sad to say you married under the devil.
Did you see the brother that made the water machine for Flint, Michigan, that created water out of thin air, and they killed that brother after they fucked up the machines one time? He went and fixed the shit, and they killed them the second time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And all he was trying to do was get them people some motherfucking water.
And you see the Nigerian dude or the African dude that created the TV with the.
You know why? I'm finna tell you why. You know why that machine was a threat to the water that come out your faucet?
Water bill. No more water bill.
Because that's pure, natural, from nature. So you're gonna get
that would have healed people.
You're gonna get everything you need out of that. It ain't gonna rot your teeth. It ain't gonna fuck up your inside. It ain't gonna give you cancer. You see what I'm saying? It's gonna decalcify your pineal gland. That's what it's gonna do. They don't want you to know this shit, bro. If they like how this motherfucker gonna come over here with this machine and give these motherfuckers all this good shit, and
we turn the water black.
Right. So what they do? They hurry up and fix the problem. Supposedly. Now they running their shit right back through them same fucked up lines. On mama.
And then it's just so much shit going on. That dude in Africa.
Now they talking about, now they saying somebody else got the machine down the market. Yeah, because he was a black man. It's sad to say it. It's sad to say it.
No, there's a bunch of black men, nigga, that's doing hella shit.
Because he was a
black
just
came
man.
out with the water. He did it's multiple people that came out with the water.
And they didn't have a patent on this shit. He locked it in. So guess what? The only way to get rid of that and take that patent is he don't exist anymore. Oh, mama.
That's it. The only way.
He didn't think to put that in somebody else. Leave that patent for Charlie Jr. or leave that patent for Serena Williams. You know what I'm saying? It's gone.
This whole reality is fake, but it's not.
Oh, mama.
It's like a shadow.
Franchising shit off.
It's like a shadow. Think about this. We're the real and the shadow is fake, right? But from the shadow's perspective, it's real and we're fake.
They can't make no money.
Yeah, they can't deal with us.
Yeah.
And they feel like this motherfucker made a machine to get these some motherfuckers some water. Then everybody gonna be like, why we ain't got these machines in the back of our houses? And why is we paying for water when we can have this machine right here that give it to us free, and we can flush the toilet, we can drink water, we can wash the clothes, we can mop the floor, we can water the grass. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Motherfuckers in California, they tell you pay a water bill, but they tell you get caught watering your grass, it's a fine.
Yeah.
How the fuck you gonna have me paying for some shit that I only could use what you tell me to use it for? Come on, man. Y'all better wake up. Just think about it. If everybody sent the motherfucking debt validation letter to all these utility companies and shit, if they disconnect everybody's shit, they won't exist no more. That's what we want. We don't want them to exist. Then we have our machines in the back of our house. So y'all scared of getting disconnected. Oh, they cut my shit off. Okay, nigga. Shit, go down the street, get you some water. If the power went out, you wouldn't have called and said they cut my shit off. You went and did what you had to do until the power came back on, right? So you go and do what you got to do until you get situated with that machine in the back of your crib to make your water for free.
Imperial Mac was handed.
See, we got to stop. bowing down to these motherfuckers, letting them think like, oh, if they take this, we can't operate.
I say you gotta start celebrating. I say you gotta stop celebrating while we're celebrating for crumbs. While they celebrating, I said, son, I forgot what I said in that motherfucker. I said while we celebrating, while they sipping wine, we celebrate, we satisfied with crumbs. So I said, son, that's hella old, like 8 years ago. Why was Hitler and Russia hated?
Trump ain't cool with the Illuminati. Trump is a 5D chess player. Y'all gotta understand the moves this man is making, bro. How come he the only president in the motherfucking world that went over there and stepped across North Korea lines and shit, bro?
This is my thing.
I'm
gonna add on
over there shooting free throws with this motherfucker.
I'm gonna add on to
about this nigga a killer, and he over here with a motherfucker that dress and drag from the United States that ain't got no problem with flying to South Korea or North Korea doing whatever the fuck he want to do and coming back home. So where was the threat? I never saw a threat because an American can go over there and hang out with this motherfucker president, smoke big ass cigars, fuck they bitches, and come back home with no problem. Because Dennis Rodman never had a problem going there and coming back.
Check this out. I always said it. Everybody could ever know me always said this. I'm a spiritual person in that sense. But Trump, I always said Trump is the trumpet that is mentioned in the Bible. In the beginning, you will hear the trumpet when God's coming. The Trump is he put everything in place. His name, Trump, sounded around the whole globe. He literally visited all the top countries, the Queen, everything, took all the royalty. He pretty much did everything being worked by God. He was throwing church services in the name of Jesus Christ, etc., Baptist church, all that in the White House. He was the first person to have all kind of shit, donating billions of dollars to black colleges, which I don't agree with that either way, because that's still Greek. But he's just doing it for the people of the bicameral thought form. But the scripture
that says the trump shall sound. It literally says the trump shall sound and the dead shall rise.
Well, what y'all doing? Y'all
that's 1 Thessalonians chapter 4.
Tell him, Pastor Ship.
I wish, but you know what?
You are ordained.
You are a minister.
You're a minister. You're preaching on the word of God. It's a church.
Well,
you know what? Okay, I'll accept what you're saying.
Right around your neck. Shit.
Hey, don't you got a ministry?
What I was saying was, Ship, repeat that the name, the scriptures, and the verses. That's what I was saying.
Right. It says that when at the last trump, the trump will sound. It says it's referring to a trumpet, but it literally says the trump will sound, and the dead in Christ shall rise. And I want to, I'll read the whole thing, but but that's a verse that I used to have memorized. But but what you're saying, what I hear everybody saying is, you don't have to like him, and you don't even have to respect him, but you gotta respect what he's done.
Hey,
gotta respect what he's done.
Hey, Ship, that's what they said to Jesus. Some respected him, some didn't. But after everything was said and done, they all saw.
Yeah, exactly. When somebody rises from the dead, you don't have really a whole lot else to say. That's pretty much the end of the discussion.
You put one love shot.
Yeah, I put one love to Dr. Bell. Yeah, he was like one love.
I'm going to say we hacked. Oh, Mom, I'm looking like I did not write that.
And then Midwest. This is what I was thinking while you were talking, is that okay? Like we've been in touch for a long time and many years, and it's like the thing that fuels the connection is literally intention. The intention of good, the intention that we all have for the good of everybody, and the intention of good that we have for each other allows for the connection to continue. If bad intention were behind any of this, we would know, we would sense it off of each other, and it would not be able to continue. But that good intention, that 5D intention of positivity to everybody else and to each other allows it to continue. And that's how it is. That's why I like what they talk about with 5D and everything, because 5D and above is an infinite frequency that never ends. The only thing that can never end is the thing that nobody wants to oppose. Those baby eaters, they want to continue that. Nobody else wants to. That's why that's why that whole thing has to end. Because it's not desirable.
Yeah, so
It has bad intention.
Stay out of McDonald's, right? Yeah, time well on for all true. How does your Jesus rise with the dead? I said, how does your Jesus rise with the dead if he supposedly rose on the third day? But it's spiritual. You got to understand how he rose on the third day, right?
Yeah, and on top of that, I try not to use the word Jesus because that's not how I pronounce it.
Right.
Not even by a long shot. When I say the Christ, I'm a little bit more comfortable with that because it seems to define it a little better. But I don't like to split hairs over religion because
that's why I say, for me, I say I still use Jesus, even though I know it's just the name of this time of the game that was in the doctrine of how we play, and that's how it is spiritually. But of course, I know because the J and the U, all this is less syllables, etc. But I just use Jesus because I don't really care what other people just say and feel about how they feel about it, just based on I know how I perceive it and all that. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, because he's still in the name, and I look at myself as the Son of God, and in my name, that's where the power. That's why they come to ask for my name. You feel me? Just like to ask for your name. I just put myself in Jesus' shoes. Like I just use that as a title. You get what I'm saying? Like a title. So it's like in the sense of that storytelling, just as Jesus. Jesus said, I'm the Son. When you see the Son, you see the Father. Well, when you see me, you see the Father. I'm putting myself in Jesus' shoes. You get what I'm saying? So I don't really care who y'all call it. Yahweh, Allah, Jesus, the Mormon God, however y'all want to say.
I just call him the Most High, right?
Yeah, whatever.
And
yeah, but what's Most High's name? The Most High needs a name. You can't just go to the bank and say Most High. Like when I pit, what's the name you're gonna pit? Most High has to have a name to it. So this is just
me being a God. Okay, I get that.
Yeah, but what's God's name? What's
nobody never knew his name.
My name. I'm not gonna go to the bank and like whatever.
What is not my name?
Okay, when you speak in the demons, and spiritual aspects,
I don't speak to demons, bro.
But cast out when you deal with spiritual entities that trumps power over them. What name are you using over that entity that they trump and are scared of?
Hennessy.
You get what I'm saying? They said Hennessy. I'm just saying to a degree.
It's the spirit, right? Am I see you laughing, but I'm being honest because that spirit in Hennessy.
Yeah, it is Hennessy. Yeah, you're absolutely right. That's the name of the spirit that you consume.
I get what he's saying. See what I'm saying? He thought I was just joking, but
yeah. But you're absolutely right. So that's what I'm saying. Like, what spirit? Okay, I got this motherfucker from the spirit from the motherfucking Hennessy. But when you do more research, what spirit that worked through the Hennessy? What name is operating through that motherfucking Hennessy? So that's what I'm saying. So it's like, what name is operating through Jesus? Motherfucking shock with the
I don't think it's the name. I think it's the curse they put on the bottle with the fist and the way the angles and all of this. I think it's the
do say with the cross. You're right. It's all the shit. Regardless, it's the shit that's changing over the alchemy that's changing your Christ. Like shippers say Christ. We got the secrets of creation with the Christ, the 33 vertebrates. Like we're the image of the Christ. The name that's to get us in the religious concept. But to take that concept and apply it to your own position to where you are the power, that's why they're coming to us, not to the actual Jesus that's being spoken. We're the actual people speaking in the Bible. So what I'm saying is like when he say when your Jesus rose from the dead, well, just like how you rise from the dead, how do you rise from the dead? You get what I'm saying? Ask yourself that. How do you be reborn?
He said if he rose on the third day, how did he arise with the dead? Because he's within those who are dead. Well, that's the only way but he not literally talking about no motherfucker that was buried under the ground. That's what I'm trying to get motherfuckers to technically see.
So
because you were just dead before you corrected your status in the system. You had to become civilly alive to even be on this cast, even be talking about the shit that we talking about now, because we was all fucking dead.
okay, check it
You know
out.
what I'm saying?
Check it
That's
out.
how he arose with the dead, because
Check it
he's
out.
in us. And when we wake up, what do? We rise. We awake. We rise. That's what we do. We rise to the top. That's why they don't want us woke, because we'll rise. The dead will awaken. That's why everybody's saying everybody need to pray. Everybody need to be in honor. Everybody need to speak with their heart. Everybody need to get all that shit out their heart. On mamas, I'm just trying to tell y'all, it's the same fucking way. You ain't gotta be physically sleep under no motherfucking dirt to be dead. You dead when you don't know what the fuck going on, and you believe in every motherfucking thing these motherfuckers telling your ass, and you study.
His conscience is dead. His Christ conscience is dead. You're not even reasoning. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying, bro. Like you gotta actually ask yourself, how is you a God if you don't rise?
Check
and
this
you
out.
rise every day. You rise every day that he wake you up.
Check this out. First off, before I want to say this, another thing. You could never read that book and still understand it. First of all, you're everything in that book prior to whatever.
Wow, that's because somebody looking for entertainment.
I know. I see.
They on a plantation.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? But they on a plantation. This is not entertainment, bro.
And
that's what I'm trying to say. It's like
materials,
because you got people trying to learn, like, and understand this, and then like some people is like think it's like it's a joke, bro. Like this ain't no joke, bro. Even if you're looking at paperwork, bro, all that shit's spiritual. So if you got a status correction and you asking that question, then why do you got a status correction?
Yeah, that's what I say. Why you even operate? So this is another thing. I'm gonna add on to when Jesus died, he went to Hades, right, for 3 days, right, and he allegedly grabbed the keys, etc., to death, right. Not only that, with this process, for those who did certain things, you had risen from the dead to your own property under God, left to right. So you are being reborn, not of the mother's womb. You know the story of Nicodemus, if those who are even aware of that. You can't be reborn through your mother's womb again, but you have to be reborn of spirit, which means you have to rise in consciousness. Secrets of creation, the land of milk and honey in the pineal. It's more of a spiritual, and it's you know what I'm saying, for Mikhail, the house of Harvey, you know what I'm saying. You know, I feel at this point, you know what I'm saying, this is just advice for you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a Christian, you know what I'm saying? But as I say to you, whatever you're dealing with, I can see hate within you, you know what I'm saying? Because a lost soul, your response seemed like a lost soul, you get what I'm saying? Because a wife will always listen, regardless of the fact. But I send my spirit that way, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Dust a little dust off the bottom of my shoe, like the Bible said. You feel me? I'm like, dust give you what's at the bottom of my foot, at the bottom of my soul, that's grounded to the earth. You know what I'm saying? To give you a little grounding. But that's, you know, peace to you though. You feel me? But yeah, the dead rise, and a lot of y'all motherfuckers that did the process, y'all already rose, and y'all don't even know the spiritual context that you have in your Godhead. You know, it's all love. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, you are high. If you want to call it higher, you know what I'm saying? Your name, if that's your thing, that's your thing. However you want to relate to your piece of your mind, you know what I'm saying? I can't say that's not your God, because who am I to say what your God is? You feel me? So and if you're higher, nice to meet you, higher, you know, from your perspective.
Well, what is hell?
Hell is right now. Hell is living in death.
Everybody say they going through hell right now. They can't pay their bills. They can't do this. They can't do that. Like, you let another motherfucker tell you some shit that you believe and got you trying to stand in honor under, because if you feel like if you fucked up because you read this book that you're gonna burn forever. Who told you that? Who showed you that somebody burn forever if everybody come back? So how can you burn forever, bro? Like, come on, bro. Look at y'all goof ass. Y'all don't even understand what's going on, do y'all? That's why God don't even be wanting to take y'all, because he don't want no dumb motherfuckers around him, because y'all don't even understand. He like, leave them motherfuckers down there and let them struggle.
They do burn forever. When y'all get hot, y'all veins, y'all get angry. Y'all just in a cycle of anger going back and forth because y'all can't see clear. Y'all go through the same cycle, burning in hell over and over, tired with your life.
I don't sacrifice nobody. I don't sacrifice shit.
Hey, y'all living in hell, going to work every day, that 9 to 5
Electricity.
every day.
Hurry
Hell,
up this shit talking to motherfuckers that want to have entertainment.
getting leached on. Yeah, Christ lives through us if we allow it. Yeah, I mean, yeah, but like I said, I'm not here to say who's God, whatever. All I know
All
is
I know is when
I
you
know
ain't
my
got
walk
nothing
with
to
God,
talk no more,
my strength,
you can sit at home and watch YouTube and take care of all your affairs without having to go out and wait for a motherfucker to pay you every week or every 2 weeks. Then you know you where you supposed to be at. You know, I can't knock how somebody else feel because they at work and they need some entertainment because they bored. See, I'm not bored. See, I am not bored.
Hey, look, he
I
said,
don't need to be.
Are you not entertained?
hey, look, hey, that's the point. Hey, look, check it
You know
out.
what I'm saying? Because I'm studying learning. I'm
Look,
learning and educating myself. So I can't get bored. You can't get bored when you somewhere educating yourself.
Man.
But when I gotta make sure I got 30 cases of sodas going out to this company and 300 cases going out to that company, I gotta stack pallets all day. So I can't. That's not fun when you gotta stack pallets all day. Because now that's manual labor. You physically got to put this shit in stack. You know what I'm saying? You don't even use the forklift because you don't know nothing about the forklift because you know you like entertainment or they like people that entertain and stack stuff.
You do it, because your God wouldn't let you slave like that because you're under the wrong God. But anyway, I'm not just a creation. I'm a creator. I create my own children. I carry the life source. You know what I'm saying? I give life to seed. You feel me? I am the spirit of God. You feel me? The son of God. Regardless of the fact when you see me, you see God because you see me shining. And with that being said, you know what I'm saying? I come in the name of Jesus Christ. You can't beat that.
Yeah, but if you work for yourself, you can't be arrogant because the same way you got that, God will take that from you and show you who in control. Why you like to play games because that's who's in control at all times. That's who pressed that button and say he think it's a joke. He think it's sweet. You know, you ain't think you was gonna be out there working in the farm and then, you know, the tractor, you know what happened to the white boy when he was out there with the snow plow trying to be nice and plow his neighbors and his tractor ran him over. The celebrity dude. You know, shit happens. You know, freak accidents happen. You see, he didn't think that, you know, by him trying to, you know, reach out that motherfucker and clean some shit off that he was gonna fall and that motherfucker gonna take off and crush him. You see what I'm saying? Like, you gotta watch what you say and how you say it, bro. Because you feel like you in a situation that other people's not. It don't make you bigger or better than them. You see what I'm saying? That's what I get from what you're saying. Like, if you know so much, there is a link that's out there. You're supposed to be up here educating the people. Everything you say, it's a smile behind it, bro. That's how I know it's a game to most people, bro. And that's why y'all don't prosper in y'all little processes. And that's why y'all still here. And y'all, I've been here for 30 years doing this shit. I've been here for 20 years doing this shit. I've been here for 15 years doing this shit.
Hey, he said, I know that. Hey, he said, I know that I was raised on a farm. Everything happened. Yeah, you was raised on a farm because you're cattle. You ain't a shepherd.
On mamas.
You ain't a shepherd right now. You was raised on it. You wasn't doing the raising. You ain't thinking from your own thoughts. Because you ain't rise in your conscience.
Chakra, we gotta unpack some.
Let's go. I'm waiting for you, shit. Go ahead.
Okay, now this is pretty much hot off the press, so you know this may take some processing. All right, the space in between all things
99% of 9
allows for us to see each other, for us to hear each other, for us to know the distinction between this or that. You know, got Chakra, got Midwest, got BC, got Shep. These are the distinctions, but we're in the space in between, but 99.9% of everything that we know, 99.9% of the most solid matter we can imagine, a diamond, iridium, whatever it is, the most solid, heavy, dense thing, 99.9% of it is empty space. So it's the space in between that binds everything. And it's the space in between that produced everything. So what is space? And we are all in space. I'm like, well, sounds a lot like the creator. The space in between that allows for truth to be transmitted from one thing to another thing. Man, when that unfolded in my mind, it nearly blew my mind. And I'm like, well, I got to talk to Shock. I got to talk to Midwest. I got to talk to BC.
Shot called him Chatter. So you ain't the shepherd, you Chatter. You can say Shot, you a clown.
Hey, you know, whoever this House of Harvey cat is, bro, you just bringing negativity, bro. So it's you obviously having something going on with you. Your growing cycle must not be, you know, growing correctly. It ain't reaching the heights that it needs to reach. So my brother, if if all you got to say is some negative shit's naive, just get up off here, bro, because it's all positive energy over here. And you just might just be that little, that little ugly little sheep in the flock that just just want to just keep doing all that shit. So, knock it off, bro. Knock it off. And you don't really want acting like a clown over here because you don't want laughing.
But that's the
thing. Want entertainment. So
Yeah, but it's the thing. This the thing. That's the thing about me, y'all. That's why I tell the person I tell everybody. I tell my mom and my grandma. I don't care what nobody think about me, right?
At all.
Because I still doing my thing and I still do the walk. It is what it is. It's not gonna change what I know because I have firsthand experience with certain things in a spiritual level. So it don't matter. I you know what I'm saying? With possessions of demons, you know what I'm saying? I talk about that. I talk about the power. I talk about speaking in tongues. I talk about healing in the name of Jesus. I'm just talking about my personal relationship with God. You feel me? So it don't even matter. I don't care what nobody think. You know what I'm saying? I'll walk the same walk of Christ of the
I'm not worried about that.
shame of the shame. You know what I'm saying? I'll walk.
People, that's where you say people get caught up in religion.
Yeah.
You say a name, and that's why I don't get caught up. That's why I just say the Most High.
I say that.
See, that's why I just say the Most High.
Yeah, but I do that because I don't do that because
titles. I ain't gonna say names, but using different titles. Yeah, that's where the conflict of interest come in.
But this the thing. The thing. I'm using the name that was internationally brought in for this purpose of the process we're doing and how the game's operated. Just this name, because the name been changed multiple times throughout generation and how the world been reset.
Absolutely. So I know that. So that lets you know that you're talking to an incompetent person. So we just need to.
I know, but this the thing though. This the thing.
Outer space is matter. It's melanin. What's up with the Zimbabwe dollars?
I'm not. Hey, hold on. I'm not embarrassed. Hold on. This is for the people. I'm not embarrassed to speak. I don't like changing up my shit for people because I don't owe them nothing. If you want to walk your walk, you had a different walk your life. That's cool. I just had to say that one time, but yeah, it's cool. I stand on.
I'm just saying you do.
I'm talking to the chat. Oh, mama, you know it's love. It's just and this is what type of type of pastoring I do. I just whatever.
I blocked him a long time ago.
I already knew that was going to happen.
Hey, it's like I never hear BT get irritated.
You speak of Allah, Jesus. If you start putting titles, if you say the Most High, don't nobody never have anything to say. And then when you say Amen, everybody say Shalom, Yahweh, whatever they feel in the end. But if you start coming out like Jesus is it, first thing they say you're a Christian. You Christianity.
But that has nothing to do with
But that's how they've been brainwashed, bro.
Oh man,
but that's been brainwashed, bro.
I got one question. The Jesus, I'm just saying for the example, it's example setters. He never switched up on his gospel because somebody else wanted to kill him or put him in prison or nothing. He stands true to the Father's will. All I'm saying, I'm not going to change my Father's will because somebody else's feelings because they're lost in their own way.
It ain't even feelings, bro. It's like it don't even make sense to entertain something like you just said. You're not going to change your thought or feeling on how you feel about something. So it ain't about losing that. It's about not entertaining that because that's bullshit, bro. That's somebody that's trying to get you out of character. Off a subject of
not really
people about what we really doing.
Not really. That's opportunity. That's opportunity for growth, for plant seeds. Just like what's we call it, even Jesus casted out demons when he should have never did because he was from the wrong kingdom. It's about the spirit taking over that host's body and it's fighting the thing spiritually unseen that's trying to stop that person to antagonize something that could save that individual and pull that entity out of that individual so he can see clearly. So that's why I be looking at it
Well, I
different.
get it, but when somebody don't want you to, you can tell that
It's
brother.
just, it's just entities.
Yeah,
It's entity, and that's what I'm saying.
He
The
just want to
power-
go back and forth because,
that's
like
the
you said,
power
he's
of that.
right.
That's what I'm saying.
If
It's
I own my own land, right?
that
Why
power.
did I have to go back and forth and entertain somebody on YouTube?
Nope.
My back hurts, bro.
YouTube would be the last thing on my mind. If I'm got my own farm, I'm out here farming.
He said 100
You know what I'm
years.
saying?
100 years.
You see what I'm saying? I got my own farm. I'm farming. Why would I be on YouTube talking to a motherfucker about some God?
He got the
I
Twitter
be
finger.
trying to get people to see like that might have been your boy, the dent.
Yeah.
You see, like just because a name say a name, that's who behind the name. You see what I'm saying? They played the game plenty of times with the name. That's why they get name changed. You go get one in the court. Why you can't do it on YouTube?
Man, you definitely can.
Wow, how about that?
I'm telling you, bro. I'll be on they fool ass, bro. You could just tell about how the conversation going and like, or it could have been that puss ass nigga Lamont that's still heated because ain't nobody went to jail and he got on sent me a little video with him with a saucer with a couple dollars on it and shit and thought I was gonna respond and I didn't. I said, well, have a nice day. I'm glad you're having success. I want you to have success. Just stop calling me with the bullshit. And I blocked him because I never said I didn't want this brother to succeed in what he was doing. I said, this don't matter, motherfucker. Our problem was you got on my live and told them motherfuckers you wasn't gonna charge them for shit. And as soon as you had the Telegram thing, the first thing you sent to everybody was a motherfucking fee sheet of what you charge for.
Midwest, wait a minute. Midwest, when you block people like that and don't entertain, that makes them mad. Why Midwest?
They butthurt.
I gave him his 15 minutes of fame.
Oh man, but
that really made him think about what he said when he said that God is a creation, but he forgot if he's a man, he's a creator.
That's what I'm saying. He don't even understand.
You see what I'm saying? He ain't even thinking. So if this Mark ain't thinking and he on a farm, I don't even want shit off his farm
at all.
At all. So you can have a farm, but I don't want nothing.
Oh my goodness. Man, you guys. See what I mean? That's why I have to come over here and hang out because this is too much.
That's how I think.
He ain't even got the proper soil.
If you out there watering your shit with some brown ass water that's coming out the hose, that's because it's hooked to the line over here. That's what you're supposed to be feeding this shit, and you don't even know what the fuck it is. And you expect me to take this shit home and feed it to my family?
Wow.
Come on, man. See why he talking? I'm thinking.
That's real talk right there.
I'm thinking. He ain't no farmer. If he a farmer, yeah, he probably farming some weed or something. Anybody could do that. That don't make you a farmer.
My goodness.
You put some weed in the plant, in a motherfucking little plant pot, flower pot, dude. The right soil, and I don't give a fuck where you at in the United States. That shit gonna grow.
You see, that's why that right there is why I don't really want to call myself a preacher right there. Because somebody will come in and start to really preach, and then you'd be feeling stupid.
You gotta get away from the religion shit, and that's why I don't even get on that shit at all. That's why I just say the Most High, and I leave it at that. Whatever his name is, I'm talking to him.
Y'all gonna have to come to the mod podcast. I gotta get that shit going because that's my cup of tea.
Yeah, I know. I'm willing. I'm come over there. I'm gonna talk shit too. They gonna love me on your shit. They gonna where Midwest at? That nigga be on wow. That nigga
shit Midwest no, because me and Ship, I'm telling you, I go back with a lot. It's just like I just like true.
That's the truth.
Like conversation. It's just conversation sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
Man, like
to order to move one's mind, one has
to. I could call shot.
You can't do through comments though. You can't do through comments. You gotta talk like how we talking. The comments is bullshit. That's like it's like by the motherfuckers has coward. But like when you like they don't want to talk that shit.
Man, shot the conversation on the phone, go live and just not and block our shit. Don't pay no attention to the comments and get on topic of one subject and just teach motherfucker shit. And we be on the phone for them for 30, 45 minutes and the motherfucker got damn near 3-4 years worth of understanding the shit that they've been searching all their motherfucking life. Straight up.
Yeah.
Niggas,
And the conversation, they can't alter that. We're audio, we're visual learners for sure. But when you're an audio learner, and then when you convey things through verbal, people can't mess with that because you're either going to catch it or you're not. And people can't change it and manipulate it. Some things they can't be taught, they must be caught. And there's a lot of trickery in the writing, and we know it. But that's why I appreciate the audio and conversation and talking with people, because there's things that's transmitted through the audio and through the verbal that you just can't write down. You got to say it. You got to talk it. You got to put your energy into your words and mean what you say and say what you mean and do what you think and think what you do. And that's the integrity between what you think, what you say, and what you do. It can't be broken. It's got to be consistent every day. That's what I've seen with these guys. These are everyday dudes. They do the same thing every day. They say the same thing every day. They feel the same thing every day. That's why I like to talk to them, because they're not going to change in 10 seconds or every 15 minutes. They're consistent. That's what I'm looking to do in my life. I'm looking to find out, well, where am I consistent? What am I doing all the time? And I just want to stay there. I just want to be consistent. That's all.
And that's how I ask y'all.
Real quick, shit.
Consistent with that paperwork.
Should we be using a surname first? It says, hold on, I'm gonna speak on this comment. And God, we changing it. Should we be using our surname first? Nah, you don't use your surname. That's the surname, and that case can become the beneficiary in a certain process. You don't use your surname for the name change. Because remember, the name change is to do business, the correct business in a proper way under USC 1342. So you want to do business in your proper name. So that's why you want to keep it in your proper name and make that your business. In the form, convey the government to your motherfucking proper name and make you the creator or whole title over your certificate or et cetera, et cetera.
I missed that question. My technology went out. I got bounced.
I was right here on the thing. I was just telling them to keep it proper.
Yeah, just put in your proper given name. That's all. That's it. That's all.
Saying some real shit, shipper.
Because you still wanted to match that treasure as well. That's already been, set up. So I know that was one thing that when I was able to be blessed to be on the line with he was saying as well too, like when people be changing it to the L's and the B's and you steering away from your
whole lineage. Yeah, your whole lineage. Because it's not gonna add up. That's what I'm saying. That's why they say you gotta everything gotta add up to the treasury. Like you could have a private name if like I go by Shock sometimes, Shock with the facts. Like that's my private. People know me as if I can have 100.
So cold, y'all. So he telling y'all bullshit about a nickname.
No,
this nigga got an ID with another name on it that was honored by the Secretary of State. That's named James. So I ain't trying to hear that shit. So he can tell y'all all that bullshit that he wants to. Well, I'm gonna tell y'all what I know. And this was way before he started doing this shit. So I'm just trying to tell y'all, he did some shit. I don't know if that slipped his mind or he forgot he told me. But
I got the papers and shit up in there too. So you have to have two witnesses though. Like you have to. So look, you could be anything you want, right? If you have witnesses to say they know you by this name, and basically they're going to the notary and you have them as your witness, et cetera, and saying this is who you are. And they're the notary gonna ask them, is this who with you woo? This who with you woo? And like, yeah. So now you got two witnesses identifying they knowing you as this individual or this name. You write up your own doc, you can get it recorded, et cetera, get it notarized, all that shit, and do all that shit too.
Oh, mamas. I already know. I'm like, this nigga fucking with this one. Are you shocked? Yeah, all right. We know how to get that name. We know how to do some shit. To really do some. See what I'm saying? Why you think P Diddy went back to Puffy, and then the nigga went back to Sean Combs, then the nigga went back to with Swaggy P and all that shit. Like, come on, man. Simple shit. Simple shit. Cause he doing commerce in them names. Them his entertainer name. That's how you make money with them names. Oh, mama. That's Naomi now.
Now they call him P Diddy, P-E-E Diddy.
Yeah. He will pee on you. No bullshit. I should have got passport say last name, first name, middle. 18 USC 1342. That is common law name change. I'm just saying, bro. I done seen it. I would just let him know, like, I saw that shit. I remember that shit. I remember a lot of shit we was doing. Getting fat ass checks and all that shit. Fat ass checks. I was like, damn. I'm like, do these motherfuckers know I'm black? Straight up. That's just how I felt. Because I'm like, I never got a check that big before. I never even put that motherfucker on YouTube. I'm like, I'm not putting this on YouTube at all. That motherfucker cleared. I had to take me a vacation. Oh, mama. There's a lot of shit you can't say on here. Especially like if something happened for you. You like, oh, look, I just got the check. I'm finna go cash it. As soon as you get to the check cashing place, bro, they go tell you that motherfucker ain't no good. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
That fast. I'm depositing into your bank account and then take something off. Wow, they gonna thought you just did a scam on them. I'm living witness. Walking around, started showing them $2,500 check.
Uh-huh.
Went to go cash that bitch at Walmart. You run that motherfucker. Run that motherfucker. Decline. I'm like, what the?
Damn.
I'm like, y'all see, they just sent me the motherfucker, so why would it decline? My dumb ass went on here and showed the route numbers, all the numbers at the bottom, showed the whole check. Go fast, nigga. See what I'm saying?
Hey, you had to learn.
At least I know why.
Yep.
See, I know why. So if I show y'all something, just know I ain't. That's because that was little. I'm not putting nothing huge on here. Straight up.
Oh, big bro, man, you send me the Mar-a-Lago form. You want me to?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. You want me to I know you got my address already, but do you want me to send it in a text message so it's right there in your forefront?
Did I send yours out already? I think I sent
Yeah,
yours out.
yeah, you sent the IPP, but I don't know if you sent the form with it.
Yeah, I know the ID coming. I send the form myself.
Okay.
So if did you receive something from me?
No. I haven't received the form from you.
All right, I'll throw one in this pile, just in case.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm doing these activations right now. What do you say? So wait, Mr. Clear your passport last, first, middle, not given name and surname. Yeah, they call it military style. It's the military style. All right, Eric, I got you, Eric. Now I gotta get my man's right here. Cause I put billionaire Carter on the envelope, man. Do I gotta write all that? You got a long name, bro.
No, you don't gotta put the whole you can put billionaire Carter or you can do Hadid Carter, it don't matter.
I say, bro, straight Muslim or something over there.
and guess what? My mama name is Angela Jackson and my dad name is Terry Carter. But they was like, you know what? We gonna give him something right out the book that's different. But hey, it got a meaning to it. But I used to get teased on so much about my damn name.
It's unique to me.
Appreciate you, big bro.
You probably the only motherfucker named that, but
Yeah.
that's good. Anybody steal your identity? Shit, on mamas. His phone died. He'll be back.
Your surname is what the government. It's like a military name. It's like what they call you in prison in the military. They call you by your last name first. What's up with the Midwest?
Nothing much trying to.
Your ID, even your state ID is gonna be last name, I believe. First, they put the last name, and they put it. No, they don't. They put your. If you look at your ID, like my California ID, it says FN for first name, right? And then which I believe stands for fictitious name, right? First name, fictitious name, and then your last name is legal name, like your legality. That's what I'll be trying to think. Yes, sir. Yeah, well, when you look at it like that, when your surname, like on your passport, even in certain documents, like certain government documents, it will tell you to put your last name first. Because we're supposed to be the beneficiaries of the federal government. Like we're supposed to benefit off the government. That's why I look at it like with their certain things. Like when you receive that passport, you're the beneficiary of that name, so that you're identifying yourself as, you know what I'm saying, on the record of how it's supposed to be. The state is going to pick your first name first, I believe, though, and other documents.
Oh, mama.
Is that so? Yeah, think about it. What name is going to do business? And just in the name game, we're not talking about trust, etc., because the name could be trust itself, estates, etc. We're just talking about the name game here. What name is 3 crowns, right? We're going to say the government name, the proper name, and the surname, the family name, etc. Now, how are you going to do it? If you're just going to skip by the proper name and go straight to the surname, then now you're doing business in the public outside of your proper name. You see what I'm saying? That makes sense. So you do that. You have to what? Take the head off the snake, right?
Oh, mama.
Cut the head off. What been the head of your whole life? The government name. Cut him off. Bop. Convey it, and now you have to put the new head, which was the original head, which would be your proper name, Godhead. And once you get your Godhead, now you can orchestrate your business and make what? Your beneficiary. Your surname.
It's all good, BC. I'm over here doing these envelopes together.
No, I just for JPEG, I just did my name how it was. I just put it regular. I just put my with no dashes, no nothing. I just put it together, just like how it is on the social. I just did it regular. Cause it's a business. I made it as a business. You know, it's a business. So I ain't doing all that. I just kept it simple. It says when they send the remittance, I can't remember how my remittance coupons is, but if that's the case, the remittance, you're a beneficiary. You're supposed to be benefiting off the credit. You're supposed to one be benefiting after it transmute through the government property. The transmuting that they're using that name to transmute the credit, it's skipping the proper name, and they're going to you to benefit because they're going to get the benefit, and you're not gonna sign it because you're most likely whatever you're doing, you're signing it, but most people don't sign it, just pay the bill. But for example, you're supposed to be benefiting off that credit, and if you was to do it right, then you would get the benefit. But that's why, if that's the case, they doing that. What's up with it, say? I didn't get
Oh, yeah, I got it.
I didn't get the eat lies either. Hey, maybe I got the live off the Neo. That's how I knew you was on it.
Say, I already got you written out, baby girl. I took care of you already.
Yeah, we know your phone died a billion BC. Oh, that's from the West Side already. I'm just not getting to it.
What about? It's pretty good. I'm live right now. It's all good. Okay. Yeah. You said you are to the roof. It depends on what you are doing. You have to benefit from time on money. When I attempt to correct my name, yeah, they playing with you. All right, Joyce, I got you. There ain't no QSIP update of yet. I called this morning, didn't get an answer. I'm gonna call back in a little while. Matter of fact, I can call right now. I can call right now. While we all on. All right now.
Hello.
Hey, how's it going?
How are you?
All right. I was just calling to check up on the QSIPs.
Yeah, I got a bunch of them here. My phone just keeps ringing nonstop, so I'm trying to. I go back and forth between doing a report and answering the phone. So my grandson was born yesterday, which put a kind of kink in things. So because I have to make sure they get to the hospital and all that crap, so they'll be right. So,
Okay.
That's all right. But yeah, I'm gonna be working here this evening. I'm gonna try to work late last night. My grandson, I'm gonna be working through. I've been here at my desk all day, so I'm gonna keep working on this stuff here today. So if you could just hang tight there, I will take care of you.
All right, it's all good.
Appreciate it.
All right.
Thanks for your patience.
Oh, most definitely, yeah. And I got another list for you. I'm just waiting on that one to come back.
Okay, I'll get
All right.
Okay, thanks. Okay.
Y'all heard him himself. There you go. He had a baby. We had a grandbaby born. He taking care of that, but he'll be on working on him tonight. I should be having something for you guys tomorrow sometime. So we good.
He said middle name has no, the middle name is part of your first name. So it's like if you have a middle name, it's really part of your first name. It's like the first name is, say it's John Doe. John, say
Like
it's John.
my name, Joseph Miller, right? Joseph Miller Davis. So it's
That's
not
first.
Joseph Miller Davis. It's Joseph Miller, then Davis.
Yeah.
So they kind of put like they put the first and middle together as one.
Yeah. Look on your ID. That's what they do on your ID. They're gonna put your first and middle together. It's gonna say FN for fictitious name or first name. It's gonna go down and say it's gonna say LN for last name or legal name or the you know, they break it down because it's two. You got your state name and you got your federal name, like type of shit. That they got it linked. I thought the three crowns meant paperwork with stamps. The three crowns can mean or however people mean it in their process, but it has multiple meanings. The three crowns came not at one time. It came through the process of years, through evolution, through the popes, and then they came to the three crowns, and that was that. But it took a process to acquire the three crowns to the church. At first, there was none, and then there was one, and then there was two, and then it became three.
Yep, real shit.
Yes, sir.
Will I get an email that the ID has been sent out? Yeah, or you come on the live like everybody else did, and I read off the names like I did in the video earlier. I got one more. Mr. Carter. Denise Carter. If you pay for your ID, you can send your ID activation, the 150, you can send over your proof of payment, your full name, and your mailing address. Fictitious name is what? And legal name is which?
It just depends how you want to say. You got your. I just going off. This is my assumption off the ID. My California ID says FN, first and middle name. It says FN, which I call it first name or fictitious name. You know what I'm saying? It's just that's how I just put it. They got last name, which LN, last name, or I call it legal name or beneficiary or whatever you want to call it. It's military name. I don't, I'm in jail as a surety. They call me by my last name. You're in the military. They call you by your last name, or some numbers behind it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. A legal name could be a name that you create. A business entity, well, it's a bunch of different shit because they got legally dead, civilly alive, civilly dead. They got all kind of type. It depends what jurisdiction you use your content. If that makes sense. Shalom. But you get what I'm saying? You just gotta make it sense. At the end of the day, y'all control your own lives. You make the final say so in your own actions. Yeah, everybody in the military is called or known by their last name. They prison, even your school ID. A lot of people's school IDs. You know what I'm saying? Shit. If you're in a hospital, you get what I'm saying? Anything systematic in a big way, go by your last name. Anything that's mostly funded by federally big federal corporations, it's mostly your last name.
Give me 1 second.
Good, it's mostly your last name. But the main thing is it's the name. It's part of the name game. And at the end of the day, if it's in all caps, it's never gonna be the correct way anyway. Like on paper, they can't send you the. I'm not gonna say they can't, but a lot of systems. I say you do a procedure. You could do a procedure with a company you're doing, right? Like for instance, for those who got the name change, there's a form at the post office where you can report mail, a fraud. You can report, you get mail, say you get mail from a bill and it's in all caps and you got your name changed. You want to report and you alert the you got your PO box, etc., in your business form of the DBA of your name, etc. You use that as evidence that now you're receiving business because other businesses are now doing business with your name that's set up correctly in business. Now they're assuming your name because the postal codes go by federal law and the UPU under 18 USC, the 1342, you use all this. You basically report it on the form, let the post office know they're gonna send the mail back. The company's probably gonna send it. You could send the letter back. Don't open it. Just like since it's the consumptions, you can't open it because they're not doing it. But you could send something back with the letter or whatever. But they do it again. It's a process, and then once you create a certain process, then you know what I'm saying. Once you create a certain process, then sometimes you might have to redo the process. Sometimes you can set it up to where you don't have to do it no more. This process that to conveyance and this process that has what you mean to conveyance in to conveyance the name, convey the name. Your last on the name game process, you could there's a thing you can picture you can file a non-UCC one. You can file a non-UCC one, add the collateral for your all cap name to the proper name, make the last name first your beneficiary, pay all the collateral, accounts, security, all that shit in the collateral, and you can file a non-UCC held in trust and use that as evidence when it acquires to when you're doing business and can be used in court. So yeah, you can use your last name as beneficiary in a certain process in a certain way. There's many ways to skin a cat and do it. That's what I'm saying. I'm not here to say what you could do, what you can't do. You're the key. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You're the key. It said, I'll call Fidelity and walked in. They did nothing for me. They asked if I had a QC certificate number, a broker, and a trustee bank. Also said I need the certificate number. Oh, they can't help. A certificate number. A certificate number. Well, is your birth certificate not a certificate? And that certificate number links to that QC? What about that one? I just thought that off the head right now. Right here. So hey, yeah, respond to that. A certificate number. Is it like a specifically a QSIP certificate number, or they talk about just a certificate number, which could be the birth certificate, which those numbers run to the QSIP and fed in the trade symbol, and it's already got the state seals and the county seals. Let me see. What's up, Brandon? Oh, I thought she was playing. I forgot your name.
We still here. We still here. You said I see nothing about the acute certificate number.
No, I was saying, right? Because they said it, I was saying, well, if they asked it, isn't the birth certificate a certificate that got the identifier number to the QSIP that runs the trade and all that together? And I was saying a certificate number means the identification number issued by the company for a loan to which a coverage extended is shown on the certificate scheduled for a loan. That's what I just said on the birth certificate, and that was just off thought. The birth certificate is the certificate number, the identifier number to the QSIP in the funds. And it says 11-digit, a birth certificate number is a 11-digit identification number that includes on all U.S. birth certificates. Look, every certified birth certificate issued in the United States contains a number that identifies the document. This is known as a birth certificate number, and it's usually found in the upper right-hand corner of the document or the bottom right-hand. But it said this is known. Come on, like I'm just saying, like all I did was type in this. What is it? What is a certificate number? And the birth certificate shit popped up. Because remember, the birth certificate is your evidence of even having rights to the QSIP. So I'm just saying, maybe use that. I don't know if you said that. No, that was my happy. Somebody asked me where can I get some dry fruits at, and I just threw my Happy Mind Fungi page out there. That's my Instagram. Okay, you said okay, yeah, you said the birth certificate number, right? ST Foundation. That's what you said. Yeah, you want to convey all things from the strawman to the given name, or you could use the given name if you build credit on the public, because the private is pretty much using the credit on the public force. So you could either use your business and build your credit, and it just depends what side of the fence you want to use. You go all the way private, you can still use your scapegoat to build other things. You know what I'm saying? It just depends how you want to do it. Yeah, Fidelity playing stupid, huh? You got to be careful with brokers because they gonna call them brokers for nothing because they gonna broker. They couldn't find my QSIP even after I showed them. But they playing stupid. What QSIP? You talking about they playing stupid because we found it on the live that easy on whatchamacallit. If you could go on live on a website and look up the QSIP and find up the funds, who's over and all that, you know they playing stupid. You should have looked it up for them on your phone or guided them on a computer. Like, look, you ain't doing it right. Let me see some. I see nothing about a QSIP certificate number. What you talking about that on? What are you saying on that? You look on the birth certificate. Oh, the BC number. Yeah, just the identifying number. It's gonna be on. It's the identifying number. It could be your state filing number. I mean, your state file number, or it could be on the bottom of the right, write a certificate where the QSIP, where the number, where the things at. Exactly. It said I showed him the paper. Did you show him the paper with your birth certificate? Augustus Jones. Did you bring that birth certificate and say this this is the certificate number right here? Oh yeah, this is you say it dies, huh? I know. I think this was you last time I said that. You got to call them in and ask right now. If there ain't no court date, they call and ask. Say, what's the ruling on what I filed? What you want to know about your SSN? What about on the SSN? What do you mean? Now this is a fact. I know this is a fact because prior to all this, when I got prior to the name change, we just had our UCC and shit, which gave us every right. But I tried to go open up an estate account, and I got to the last thing. I repeated this. I don't know how many lives because it's the same type of question. And when I filled out the paperwork, he asked me, Wes, he was on the phone. They called back and they was like, "Oh yeah, for this estate, I see you trying to open up an estate account. Everything looks good, but we need a court order." And this is before the name change. So my name change, I would have threw that motherfucker back in there.
Chakra.
Yeah.
If they need a court order, isn't the decree sufficient?
Huh? Yeah, that's what I said. I never went back after the court order.
Oh, okay.
And it said, and right here it says, if you didn't create it, you can't control it. You're absolutely right. But you know what? That's why you create your own name, which is the proper name. And then you go in there with the proper name with your certificate. Now you own it. Now you control what you own. Because now, when I got my name changed, my QSIP changed. My birth certificate symbols used to be something different. Now, when I got my QSIP and shit back, and when I look it up, it's a whole different type of security. They changed it. QSIP SSN. What about it? The SSN is an account. What about it? Yeah, it's a government traded fax. It's for public use. It's to fund the public, but it's being used in the private to credit things. That's how it's used in the private and public. It's both sides of the ledgers. It's just that when you're going in, the person that you got to deal with certain people, I guess. Well, everybody know that. You got to get the right ones. But if they talk about they couldn't find it, they for surely lying. Because that's just public. That's just public on the public. If they talk about they can't access it even on the public side, which we know we can, you know what I'm saying? Real quick.
He said, "What you know about the form ES90, the name change for the passport?" You muted.
I had called them when I got my name changed. I never sent it in there, but there's another form that you do for an up name correction. But I was gonna do it because if you read the directions on the back, there's a certain way you fill it out, and then on the supplement on the instructions, you have to cross out certain things to get. You got to do a few things if you want to get certain passports, and then you could send in your name change with it with the correction to show to convey over that. But I don't know what it's gonna do because I never did it on the end.
They told me the same thing as evident is best in contact with the great cake that discharge. So you are right, but you have to request the process they started. Find the mistake first. Hey, don't sit down. You see I'm getting ready. I'm not gonna let you out right now. I'm trying to put some clothes on. Shit. Man, we went live almost 3 hours. What the fuck? Who was that? Oh, how shit fall out the screen? What up, shit? I'm finna get ready and jump off here. I get ready and go take all these envelopes to the post office. I'm gonna send these out today. It don't make sense to just hold them until tomorrow still early. I go check my PO box. I take these letters out.
Yeah.
So with that being said, y'all, I'm gonna talk to y'all in a little bit. The channel back up. We live again over here in WEDU. That week went by fast as a motherfucker because I was able to go live on the other channel, so it didn't seem like it was that long. Make sure y'all share the video. And we'll talk to y'all soon. And I'll let y'all know when the next webinar is as well.
That's love.
Peace and love.